And welcome to the Geeks Addict, guys. This is a new streaming software that I'm trying out here. I hit a button there on accident. Uh, welcome, welcome to the Geeks Addict. Here we have Bryant VRM. Adam, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me on again.
Yeah, thanks for being here. We've got stuff been going on. You got a new channel. I think we've talked about it a few times on some previous streams, but the streaming. It's been so long since that's happened. Reviews. That's awesome.
Yeah.
How's that?
I think I think you're lagging a little bit.
Uh-oh. Did you hear anything that I said? This is a test. This is a test stream.
Yeah, test stream. Not all of it, no.
Okay, so you've got a new channel, Red 5 Reviews.
Oh yeah, Red 5 Reviews. Yep, started it about a few months ago. It's been going pretty well.
You've been
Go ahead.
talking a lot of Star Wars over there, doing mostly expanded universe stuff, correct?
Yeah, just been I've been collecting the novels and been reading them. I've reviewed only one canon type book so far, and I mean it's not gonna be the last one, but yeah, but mostly working my way through the expanded universe. So it's been fun, and I got more
Okay,
fun videos coming.
that's awesome. Nice. Yeah, I just wanted to get that out there for those that don't know. But yeah, we're streaming just right now, but it should be streaming on Twitch. So this is a first go at that. Adam tells me that I've been lagging, and I don't know why. So it might be this new streaming service, or it just might be my connection. I don't know. But guys, the topic of today, we've got on the title, you got the Disney Plus disappointment. This Disney Plus did an announcement day, like a Disney Plus day.
Oh yeah, where they think they were going from the anniversary of when it first streamed.
Okay, and so they used that anniversary day to promote a bunch of stuff that's upcoming. And I have a list here of.
I remember it also crashed the first day
pretty.
it streamed. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people jumped on board that one. Anybody that's watching, if you try typing in the comments, know how it works on this new program. Let us know when you show up. There we go. Look at that. Matt Chad, Marvel fans are eating good while Star Wars fans are eating crumbs. Let's see if I could get that comment up on the screen because, people need to see how this works. And I could show it, okay, just like that, I guess. So, sorry, this is new to me. Chat overlay thing doesn't really show up, but that does. There we go. Marvel fans are eating good, while Star Wars fans are eating crumbs. I'm mad with Chad. Yeah, that's what I hear. Like I could care less about what's going on with the Disney right now, but I heard all these people obsessing in the Star Wars community about all the new Star Wars content's coming, and turned out that nothing for Star Wars was announced. Just they released some concept art for Kenobi and some behind the scenes of Boba Fett.
Yeah, I heard they're coming out with like a small. It's like I think it's called Under the Helmet, like a behind the scenes documentary type thing. I mean, yeah, Under the Helmet: The Legacy of Boba Fett. Yeah, and it's weird. They actually they came out recently with the trailer for the book of Boba Fett, and I was surprised that they actually released that before Disney Plus Day.
Let's see. You do have moments of lag, Matthew. Thank you. Yeah, I can see that now on my little monitor over here. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. So Lucasfilm Disney is happening on my my other window right now too. I don't like this. but that's a test stream. Sucks that it's going to be the first stream on Twitch. It's just a failure.
It was like what the Grinch said, like, that's what these tests are for,
Yeah, exactly. Small time is here. Having Vader and Anakin face off in Kenobi series would take away from episode 3 and 4. I agree.
I do
agree,
too.
but I think that the current, the state of Star Wars now, that just like that would be the fan service, right? Like, oh yeah, we get to see them face off against each other for like the younger fans.
I heard that it was supposed to be like a lot of people speculating, excuse me, that like that would be kind of like it would be a face off, but like they wouldn't actually see each other again. Like, I don't know, like a dream or something like that, or a hallucination. I have no idea, but I've heard that mentioned somewhere. I can't remember where, but I mean, I kind of agree with Small Time. It's just like, I mean, he clearly says I haven't, like Vader says, last time I left you, I was the learner, and
so did you say like now I'm the master or something like that? I don't know.
Yeah.
It's been a while since I've seen these films, which is weird. I used to watch them at least once a year. Now it's been like 2 or 3. No,
Star Wars films?
No, that's not true. I was doing watch-alongs last year, but I think that was for the prequels. I don't think I got to the original trilogy. I need to jump on and do that sometime. Let's see. Sorry, guys. There we go. Might give insight to the dialogue given from Vader in Return of the Jedi when he said that Kenobi thought there was light in Anakin, like Luke did. That's true. Maybe.
Yeah.
See, there we go.
I didn't think about that. Yeah.
I mean, the only other thing from Lucasfilm, I guess they announced Willow. It's gonna be an upcoming series.
Yeah, Willow.
Warwick Davis is returning.
I was trying to figure out. I'm terrible with names, guys, as you probably can tell from my streams. Or my book hauls, I cannot pronounce names. So, but
especially the authors on novelizations, those names difficult.
I know, and it's just like I'm just like it's here's I was like, here's the name of the author, like you tell me what it says, but yeah, I heard that he's reprising his role. Is he like supposed to be he's supposed to be the main character, correct? Okay, I didn't know if this was like a spin-off Willow series. Okay.
Yeah, it's going to be coming in 2022. He just says he's going to be reprising his role as the iconic character. It's Willow.
Nice.
I mean, I don't really care because I'm not subscribed to Disney Plus, and I've made my voice known before several times. If they bring back Gina Carano, then I'll bring back my subscription.
Well, I've actually heard a rumor that may happen.
I did too. So hopefully that's true, because there's some stuff I would like to watch over there, especially the Willow. Because I like Willow. Man. I like that one a lot.
Matt Chad has not seen Willow yet.
Yeah, I'm hyped for Marvel Zombies and Spider-Man freshman year. We're going to get into the Marvel stuff here in just a second. But yeah, I haven't seen Willow. Okay, you got to do yourself a favor and go watch Willow, because it's awesome.
It is a good film, Chris. I think you'd like it.
Yeah, it's like on a rainy day. That'd be a good time to watch it. Okay, so Marvel Disney Plus Day announcements. We've got Hawkeye. So I've got this little description of what it is. In a post-blip New York City, Clint Barton, aka Hawkeye, teams up with 22-year-old skilled archer Kate Bishop to unravel a criminal conspiracy, premiering November 24th. Like, isn't it Thanksgiving Day? Isn't the 24th Thanksgiving?
You said it was performed. Was it November or December? You said
it says November 24th, 2021.
I was like, you said the 24th. Like that's. I was like, I thought you said December at first. Like that's Christmas Eve.
November 24th. That's just right up around the corner. Then there's Moon Knight.
That is the one I'm excited for. Like
See a
I've been,
vigilante who. Go ahead.
yeah, I mean a little bit different, but he's been often compared. He's like Marvel's Batman. I mean, they're both wealthy. They both use martial arts, high tech gadgets, and everything. They're obviously different, but I mean, he's probably one of the closer, you know. He, like I was reading about him like recently, and that showed like all the comparisons to him and Batman. But um, I'm really looking forward to that one because I mean, but full disclosure, I have not read a Moon Knight comic. I mean,
Mhm.
I've played a few Marvel games where he was a character in there, but it's just I've been always very intrigued to read more about Moon Knight, and I kind of I can't wait for that show. That's the one that I'm mostly excited for. But I'm also excited for Hawkeye and the Marvel Zombies one. So
Okay. Like he says, a vigilante who suffers from dissociative identity disorder is thrust into a deadly war of the gods against the backdrop of modern ancient Egypt. Wait, modern and ancient Egypt. Hmm. Sometime next year. It doesn't have a specific date when that's released, so that's interesting.
yeah, from what I read, he has, I don't know if he has abilities. Like I said, I haven't read a lot of his comics, but he he um he serves a god that's called Khonshu, which is the god of the moon. And I think Khonshu has the ability to like revive him, like kind of basically making him immortal, but he's not like got like a healing factor or something like that. It's like he's chosen to be the Moon Knight. You get what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah, that's interesting. Then we've got She-Hulk.
Yeah, She-Hulk. That's Bruce Banner's cousin. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay, so they just got to keep it in the family, huh? They're keeping the Hulk in
Yeah,
the
I mean,
family.
yeah, she actually is like she's been a character for quite a while. Like, I mean, she was in the old '90s cartoon. Jennifer Walters, I think her name is. It's Jennifer something, but yeah, she's like basically the Hulk, except she's more. She can actually think and talk and everything. So like, she's not like a mindless brute
Mm,
or whatever. So
okay, so yeah, she's a lawyer that specializes in uh, superhuman oriented legal cases. It's a comedy series, so
and I heard the actor that plays Banner and will be coming back. So
okay. Miss Marvel. Isn't that a movie that just came out?
oh no, that was Captain Marvel.
Captain Marvel. Okay,
Miss
so
Marvel, yeah, she's different.
Marvel.
Yeah, she's a different character. She was in the recent Avengers video game that came on PS4. I don't know too much about her, honestly. I'm just gonna. Um, I haven't read that much about her. I know that she's got like this weird stretching ability with her hands, like. Um,
Hmm.
but like I
I guess
said, I don't
Stretch
know very much
Armstrong.
about. Well, I mean, I know that like I saw like from the video game, like she can like stretch her arms a little bit, and she can make her hands like a little bit bigger or something like that. Uh, I'm probably
That's weird.
I'm probably poorly describing her powers, but like I said, I haven't I don't know too much about Miss Marvel, so
Yeah, I don't know about any of these things. We got Echo. Uh, it's I guess something to do with Hawkeye.
yeah,
So
I'm not too familiar with Echo, but
maybe no,
Mad
there's probably
Machad
like some
mentioned
sort of small
oh,
time type.
Mad Machad mentioned
Agatha House of Harkness. Sorry, there's this delay. It's very annoying. I hate
no,
this.
no, it's okay.
So we've got comments. You say?
Oh yeah, just Mad Machad said that he hopes that Vincent D'Onofrio is back as Kingpin and Hawkeye. Like he was in the Daredevil show as the Kingpin. He's really good too.
That was a good show. He was awesome. I think that one might have been one of my favorite villains in any of the Marvel stuff.
There's like a rumor though that Daredevil might be coming into the MCU. Like I think he's. It's
There's
always
a photo out there.
Say what?
There's a photo out there of the guy that plays Daredevil sitting at a table with the guy that plays Spider-Man and Jon Favreau's character.
Oh yeah.
So I guess spoilers. I guess.
Well, I was expecting him to be in the. It's been teased for years, so I was expecting it. But yeah, like I've man, which I was like, there's leaks from No Way Home. That's the new Spider-Man film.
Yeah.
I'm avoiding them honestly. Like I said, I already know about the Daredevil one just because I've read about those like months ago and I already anticipated that they were going to do that because like I think I remember a while back they said that Disney or they were I'm sorry I'm getting sidetracked. I knew that they canceled the Daredevil show because I remember them saying that they had plans for the character, so I anticipated that he was going to be in the next Spider-Man film. So
Chad, I can't help myself.
yeah, no spoilers. No spoilers.
No more. We won't do that anymore. Ironheart.
Yeah,
a genius inventor who creates the most advanced suit of armor since Iron Man.
Yeah, she's kind of like in the comics Iron Man's replacement.
Oh, okay. I thought that was what was her name? Tony's his girlfriend.
Oh, Pepper Potts, yeah.
That was gonna spin, but I guess not.
No. Ironheart is a character from the comics. Like I said, it's a teenage girl. She is like I think got like a similar genius intellect as Tony Stark. So yeah, and I'm just going based on my impression.
I'm gonna disconnect. House of Harkness, or is that supposed to be Darkness? Is it Harkness?
I think it's Agatha Harkness. Hold on.
I wonder if this is okay. House of Harkness.
Well,
it's a
Harkness
Vision, which I never finished watching.
Yeah, I won't spoil it, but yeah, she was in the show. In case you ever decide you want to finish it.
Yeah, I know she was the neighbor. I remember seeing the last episode I saw. She was to be like some villain. So
yeah,
I guess it's that Agatha.
And yes, small time. Pepper Potts. Her rescue is her alter ego. Yeah.
Okay, and we got Mamachat saying, "I still haven't watched WandaVision either."
It's a good
Only
show.
The first episode.
It's a good show. Same with Loki. Yeah.
See, I don't understand why this chat overlay thing doesn't display what people are saying. It's just weird to me. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get used to it, and the lag doesn't help at all with this. So I'm sorry. This definitely not getting very many views away, which is a weird. I've noticed with. Okay, come on. Or internet. Stream's not going to go very, very long anyway. We got Secret Invasion, which has Samuel L. Jackson. He returns as Nick Fury. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's I think it's based off a comic story. Secret Invasion. Yes. Let me look up. I haven't read it, but I think I've heard of Secret Invasion. Let me.
See, I know there's like Secret Wars, but I don't know if that ties into Secret Invasion or not. I was never big into all the comic book stuff. Just thought it was okay. Small Time
Yes,
says that I don't. Every time I hit a button, the thing lags.
Secret Invasion is a comic book crossover storyline that ran through a self-titled 8-issue limited series, going all the way from April through 2008. Chris is like, looks like we're going back to the old streamy service, huh?
Probably. We'll have to see. It might be the kids. Like, two of them are under the weather. I know they had their Kindles with them watching shows on Netflix, so they probably are stealing the internet. That might be the problem.
I had a feeling, Chris, you confirmed it. The Scrolls, the Secret Invasion. I was just like, it sounds familiar, but that makes sense. They do have the Scrolls in the MCU, so it's an alien species.
Okay.
They can shapeshift, yeah.
Oh, well, look here. We got the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Say what now?
Oh, they brought James. The Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special.
I did not
And
see that one.
Back. Didn't he get fired for saying like racist things on Twitter? Like,
I didn't hear anything about that. Small time. I would have gotten away with this stream if it wasn't for you. I didn't hear anything about it. No, I don't have a Twitter account, and
no, like it was like all over the news. Like he got fired from Disney because of his tweets from at the time it was like 10 years ago. And then
10 years ago. Oh.
Back. This was like after Guardians of the Galaxy 2, he got fired from Disney and said, "Oh, he's not going to be coming back for anything else because of tweets that happened 10 years ago." People dug up stuff. And so they tried to kill.
Okay,
You don't remember that?
Something sounding familiar. It's been a while, so not entirely no, but I mean I think I remember there being a scandal, but
X-Men 97. It's a series featuring new stories set in the iconic 1990s animated series timeline. That's pretty cool. They could bring back the X-Men from 1997 and continue that, but they can't continue Star Wars expanded universe stuff.
Yeah, that was the one I was surprised about, that they were continuing the X-Men 90s cartoon, because I kind of watched a few of those episodes and I'm wanting to finish as much of it as I can, but I always loved that theme song. You remember the intro music for the 90s X-Men show?
Nope, I never watched it.
Never watched it.
Just
it's pretty
wasn't
cool.
into anything like. Let's see, we've got James Gunn got fired for tweets and jokes he made a decade ago and already apologized for it. But they brought him back, but they haven't brought back Gina Carano yet, have they? But yeah, but hey, his suicide. Like, oh, I guess he's really good at what he. Let's bring him back. We've got Spider-Man 96 ended on a cliffhanger, and I wish they would continue that instead.
It did end on a cliffhanger. It was kind of annoying. I mean, you get the hint about what's about to happen, but I wish they would have continued it.
Spider-Man Fear, an animated series that follows Peter Parker's road to becoming Spider-Man within the MCU, told in a style evocative of Spidey's early comic book roots. You excited about that one?
I'm intrigued by it. I'm kind of wondering if they're meaning that it's going to be like his like first few months as being Spider-Man in the MCU. Like he has like that homemade suit that he wore, like a hoodie and some goggles or something like that. But uh, I'm intrigued by it. Like I'll give it a shot.
Yeah. The Spider-Man 6 had Joe Perry doing this theme. Smith Joe Perry.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was
I need to look.
It was a really cool. It was a cool theme song.
I'm gonna have to look that up later. Oh, geez. I am growing of years before becoming one of the galaxy. Ew. Okay. Maybe that one's for the kids.
What was that you lagged like really bad?
I'm sorry. I Am Groot, an animated series.
One. Yeah, I heard about the I Am Groot animated series.
That's tacky. Then this finally, I know you guys mentioned Ultron hacking the system. That's what it feels like. I don't think I've ever had it this bad on my end. I wonder if it has something to do with streaming to both YouTube and Twitch.
I'm not sure.
Series. Okay. It'd been cool if they did it like Walking Dead, like live action.
Yeah, they had the What If episode with the zombies. It's like, what if like one character got infected with this, cosmic, like interdimensional, like virus that turned people into zombies, and that was actually one of my favorite of the Marvel What If episodes. It was pretty cool, and it was kind of a one of those endings that like you didn't expect to happen. All you like after you go through like that whole episode, and then they give you that kind of an ending, you're just like, oh, and it ends on a cliffhanger.
Yeah. Well, the only other thing that I could think that's worth mentioning that if you're looking through this list is Prey.
Oh yeah,
Be from their Hulu, right?
Yeah, I think I remember Star Raptor posting about that. It was either Prey or it was that he was disappointed with Disney Plus Day 2. No, it was you that showed me. It was you that showed me and Jeremy the picture of the movie poster to Prey.
With I know Star Raptor posted something about it. It's like this sad is the most exciting thing of the day.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, this is the latest entry in the franchise. It's set in the world of the Comanche Nation 300 years ago, and follows Naru as she fights her tribe against the alien predator. Summer 20. I'm for.
You seem very happy about Prey.
Okay.
Like you talked about Prey and you smiled for me. You're like,
what are we doing here? It was frozen on it, wasn't it?
Yeah, you were talking about Prey and you were like,
something refreshing for live action Predator stuff. I guess they're not going to have a novelization for that one, will they? Let's see.
I won't
the
read
freeze.
It. I refuse. Matthew is the Joker.
Okay, I'm probably going to jinx this by saying it seems like it's going a lot smoother now that I closed out the other window. Is that true?
Yeah, it looks better.
See, because everything seems like it's running smooth. They must have had a lot of stuff playing on that website that I was unaware of. Buffering, happy face. I'm gonna have to screen capture that. Oh my gosh! So let's move on to some of the better topics, the stuff that we probably should have started off with, because it seems like it's running smooth now, doesn't it? Am I wrong?
Yeah, it's a lot better. It's a lot better.
Okay, so now, yeah, no lag now. So that other window had a lot of crap going on, I guess. So
We're just gonna have to edit out the first 30 minutes of the stream.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do a little snippet type thing. So if you guys, sorry, thank you for those that set through that whole horrible lagging stream.
You're
So,
welcome.
so sorry. So sorry. So we talked about Red 5 reviews at the beginning, which was probably lagging quite a bit and things got cut out. But you have a new YouTube account, as do I.
Yeah,
Tuscan Reader.
I still want one of those hats.
Yeah, they'll become available someday. But you have been reading Star Wars books and putting all of your reviews now for Star Wars on Red 5 Reviews, and you're not going to be doing that for Bryant VRM, or are you still going to put? No, okay. So what are you reading right now in Star Wars? Go ahead before you get to that. Go ahead.
Right now I'm reading for Star Wars Rogue Squadron, Rogue Squadron.
Okay.
I'm almost finished with it, and then after that, I'm probably gonna. I have a couple of books that I want to move on to, but did you want to wait to do this part, like when we talk about current reads, or?
Oh yeah, we could all just blend it all in right now.
Okay.
Current reads, what you're doing with Star Wars content or Star Wars books.
Well, yeah, I'm reading Rogue Squadron. I'm almost done with it, and going to be reviewing that soon. I'm actually about to do a ranking episode for the original 3 films, and then I'm going to move on to the sequels, and then the prequels, or the prequels, then the sequels, and then the spinoffs. So I'll be doing that soon. That should be a fun video. Yeah. But to answer your question, no, on VRM there'll be no more Star Wars stuff, at least for now anyways. I mean, I'll still keep the Star Wars stuff I reviewed there on that channel, but I want to keep all my Star Wars stuff just to Red 5 reviews. But
okay.
As far as like canon books, you'll be happy about this because you've been recommending it for like months. I'm going to finally read this.
Yes, that's a great one. I really like the character has Obit. You have to give us a rundown of Has Obit when it's all fresh in your mind, because people don't believe that character exists. He does.
And I started this one, haven't finished it yet. Not because I didn't like it; it's just because I just didn't get a chance to finish it. But I'm going to finish this one.
Yeah, Light of the Jedi.
But that's for like canon stuff. For Legends, now this is kind of cool. Star Wars Timeline's also reading this one. I'm going to start this one since the Boba Fett show. Oh, let me pull it up. There we go.
Yeah. Okay.
I want to hopefully finish the trilogy before the Book of Boba Fett comes out, but I don't know if I'll be. I'm not going to promise I'm going to finish it, but
right
now. Did you want to show a couple before I showed more? Or?
Yeah, sure. I mean, right now I did like a first reactions type video. I'm still working my way through it for the Thrawn Ascendancy Lesser Evil. It's pretty big. It's over 500 pages, and I'm on page 205. So I'm still working through this when it comes out. I think next week or the week after. I can't remember. But yeah, that's actually, if you haven't read any of the Thrawn Ascendancy stuff, book 1 wasn't bad. Book 2 was better, and book 3 so far is really paying off, and it's it's great. I like how Timothy Zahn gets to play in his own sandbox, and it feels separate from the rest of stuff in canon because it's not pulling in a lot of the stuff that the other authors do with like the social commentary type stuff. He's like, no, I'm taking my Star Wars character and I'm going to give it that expanded universe vibe. So That's what I'm really liking this. It makes me want to go back and read the entire Thrawn Ascendancy trilogy, but books still could suck because I'm still working through it. So
Nice.
yeah, take all that stuff with the grain of salt. And then I started another book, Attack of the Clones. It's a
Oh, yeah.
novelization.
I've read that one.
I'm almost halfway through. I'm on page 166. So yeah, that's fun. We got somebody else here, Brady Perkins. How's it going, Brady? You doing all
Hello
right?
there.
Let's see. Madam Chad says, been listening to the Light of the Jedi audiobook. Kind of let down, to be honest. Oh, okay.
You let down with the audio book, the audio performance, or the book itself?
Oh, thank you, Madam Chad.
Now you gotta. Everybody loves
I don't like
the.
saying. Yeah. Yes, cool hat. Thank you.
Now you got to make it available for everybody to buy.
I know. Well, I think I do have not this version, but there is a version available. I think the link is in the description below, maybe, to the store that I've made with all this type of stuff.
But
When you get
for
some,
more,
when you get some Bryant VRM Red 5 reviews hat, Red 5 hat.
might
That's what we need.
make a shirt or something.
Yeah, there you go.
But there's two books that I want to start, and I'm not sure which one to start first. But they're both Darth Maul books. It's these two.
Okay. Well,
I know you reviewed one of
if
them, but
yeah, and I keep meaning to review the other, but I just haven't yet. I reviewed Maul Lockdown. That's the one that I reviewed. That one, to be honest with you, you like to do holiday specials, like
yeah,
Halloween special stuff. You might want to save that for next Halloween because
Lockdown,
there's not very many horror type novels in the Star Wars timeline. So
and it's by Joe Schreiber. The
because I know you
the
just covered
zombies,
two
yeah,
of them.
yeah.
You just covered two of them on the Red 5 reviews. So I don't know if you want to save that one for later, but I like the other one that you had. I can't remember the title of it.
Shadow Hunter.
Shadow Hunter. I liked that one. I need to get my review up for it.
Yeah, oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I haven't. I forgot. I thought that I had a review, but I didn't, and I just moved on to the next book. Yeah.
Yeah, Brady Perkins says he's reading it and he loves it right now. So I'll have to. I guess I'll just make it
Yeah.
official. I'll just start this one now. Because Noah, our friend Noah, quality autism. He said something and I agree with it. Some people like to start all the way from Dawn of the Jedi and just kind of work their whole way throughout the whole, like, in chronological order. And it's really impressive though when people do that. But I don't know if I could do it. I know Matt Wilkins has done it, and like those videos are great. But I don't know. I'm kind of like, I get kind of like easily distracted. I'm just like, oh, cool. I'm reading about Kenobi. Who, Plagueis, or ooh, Thrawn. So I'm just like, I just want to jump all over the place.
Yeah. I mean, I was trying. I was going through the New Republic era before I decided I'm going to go back and start from the very beginning. I stopped after the New Rebellion, and I should have just kept going and then went back later. But then I wouldn't have been able to experience stuff like the Darth Bane trilogy and Deceived, which I really enjoyed. So
I still need to read
I'm with
Deceived.
it's good. I think I'm gonna like bounce around. After I finish Attack of the Clones, I might move on to the next book in the timeline, which is the Clone Wars novel. And then after that, I might go somewhere else just to keep things interesting because there's a lot in the Clone Wars era that I'm just really not a big fan of that era. So they reference the Old Republic, which I really appreciate, says Brady in Shadow Hunter. And Mammoth Chad was talking about Light of the Jedi. The performance in the audiobook is good, but it has its moments where I'm laughing at some of the voice and sound effects. Yeah, sometimes the audiobooks for Star Wars hit, and
And
sometimes
miss.
yes. And it's like, I don't know if it's just like the editors for those don't really know what they're doing. They just get things out of balance. There was one that I listened to not too long ago, uh, Tempest Runner, the audio drama. It wasn't as good as that Count Dooku one that they did. It music was in the wrong place, and it wasn't that good.
Oh, really?
There is a scary Star Wars entity that has a golden scaly exterior and a golden semi-solid gelatinous interior. Yes, the Great Waru and the Crystal Star. Eh, Matthew? Oh yes, that is a horror type novel that you could do.
Yeah, he no longer has that book. Ow.
Sorry, yeah, it's yours now,
Yeah,
isn't it?
yeah. We made a video where he punts it. And it goes through time and space and hits me in the head. So
Wanted to show that that's going on the next hat.
that's my new profile picture.
Yeah, it's so tacky. How do I get that out of here? All right. Jeez, sorry, I had to do that real quick. Let's see. Brady Perkins says they need to have a male and a female read the Star Wars audiobooks to read the male and female parts. I agree, because when you hear a guy do the female voices all the time, it's funny sounding, or the females, doing the male voice just doesn't work. Now, there's the Wheel of Time series, which they're going to be doing an Amazon show that drops next week. I think on the 19th. That's exciting. But I was listening to one of the audiobooks, like trying to refresh my memory. This was another like a year or two ago when I thought maybe I'm going to get back into the Wheel of Time. I want to listen to the first book again. And the narrators do good, but the guy's voice is so low when he's doing the female voice, it just sounds really goofy. Because he still sounds like a guy, like okay, you sound like a drag queen. But yeah. Yikes! Put the Tusken Raider mask back on.
That's that's what they look like under the masks.
Yeah, terrifying, ugly creatures.
Tusken Raiders takes off the mask. Like, why are they getting our names wrong? We're the Tusken Readers, not the Tusken Raiders.
Yeah. It's so stupid.
I have a couple more things that I've been reading. If you're,
yeah, bring it on.
Two that I've been reading. One that I'm about to read, but recently they had those Batman '89 comics out, and I read and reviewed the first one, but I got the next two. Like this is
nice.
This one's issue 2, and this is issue 3.
Nice.
So I haven't read this one yet. I've read this one, but I'm about to review them as I go. But
okay,
pretty good so far. I'm actually enjoying the story.
Good.
But this is a Spider-Man comic that it's pretty well known, and I haven't read it yet. I bought the novelization for it, but I wanted to read this part of it first, Kraven's Last Hunt, because they actually announced that they're going to be making like a Kraven the Hunter spin-off film, kind of like what they did with Venom and Sony. So
nice.
Kraven the Hunter is he's obviously he's like a wild hunter. He like prides himself being like, I can take down any animal, and he chooses Spider-Man as his prey. So
See, Mammoth Chat says, I'm reading Lord of the Rings and listening to the Andy Serkis audiobook when I'm at work. Those are great so far. That's pretty cool. I didn't know Andy Serkis did that. R great. He corrected his incorrect typos there. Sorry. When Brady Perkins says, when Mark Thompson read Star Wars Aftermath, he sounded like a drag queen for some of the girl parts. It was rough. The whole trilogy of Aftermath was rough, wasn't it? I've been speaking of like comic book stuff. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: The Last Ronin. What happened to that?
It's
Did
still
they
releasing.
release? Is it? Because I never got a call about that.
Yeah, I have all the way up to like the issue with Leonardo and Casey Jones, but they just recently released the issue about Donatello and Splinter. I haven't read it yet,
So
but
is that number 4?
yeah, then we got the first one. Then I think the second one was Raphael. The third one was
Right.
Leonardo and Casey Jones. The fourth one is Donatello and Splinter.
Okay, I need to find out because like it was going pretty good. I enjoyed it, and then that's the problem when these things are separated with months in between. You kind of like get into something else and like, oh, whatever happened to that one issue? It's just like, yeah. See, wait, it's still going. Yeah, they've been making it. When did it come out? Was it 2020 or like October of 2020, and or did it get pushed to December 2020?
I'm not entirely sure when the recent. Hold on, let me.
Because yeah, it's just so much. It kept getting delayed when they were originally doing it, and then um,
Oh
it
wow.
separated out.
uh, issue 4 came out 2 months ago.
Okay,
Yeah, I totally fell off the bandwagon because I missed it.
hmm. Well,
But yeah,
hopefully it's
here's the cover for the last one in
okay.
issue
Yeah, I
4.
remember seeing that at the end of the last book. So I
Yeah, and
guess
that's
I need to try to find that.
yeah. I mean, I saw it at my comic book shop. I just didn't buy it yet. I'm just waiting to get paid. It's only like
Okay,
$9. I'm gonna go pick it up.
man, Chad, bruh, 4 months. Yeah. I guess I need to pick that up and read it because were we supposed to review? We never reviewed the last one on your channel, did we?
No, we were gonna do a live stream, but we just haven't gotten to it yet. But you have the third one with Leonardo and Casey Jones, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's let's do it. We'll use this
Okay.
software. Yeah,
I'll need
we'll
to.
use we'll use this software.
Well, I think now that that one website is closed, everything is going very smooth, unless I'm still lagging anywhere else. If I've been slacking off or not. Um.
No, it
So
hasn't been lagging at all. It's been great. So
okay. Okay. Good. So then I think I might use this one again next time. We'll see. We'll see. Um. But other things that I've been reading, of course, I know that you've been reading this one too, The Mask.
oh yeah, we're our paper movies.
Novelization book club.
Somebody stop me.
I am on page 65, chapter 5. Where are you?
Not there.
Oh,
I need to catch up.
you see, people, we slack off sometimes. I wonder if
It's just
Jeremy's
like
even started.
yeah, we're gonna read The Mask. Like, ooh, what's that? You know?
Yeah, yeah. Ooh, look, another book.
Yeah, that's exactly how it goes. Yeah.
Is the book that I'm reading next. When I finish this, Thrawn Ascendancy, and of course The Mask, I'm going straight into an Echo of Things to Come. I'm
Oh yeah,
getting back
yeah,
to that.
yeah.
I'm getting to that book again.
I have the Shadow of What Was Lost. I need to finish that or
Let's
start it.
see. Yeah, you should. I think you'll like it. Use the smiling Matthew freeze frame as the thumbnail for the stream. um, or, or use it as a new profile pic.
just auto, just add in a picture of him holding the comics. Like, but speaking of which, like, I need to catch up on this. I took a break from reading the 007 books, but I'm on the Man with the Golden Gun.
Nice. Which number is that one?
It is. Oh, geez.
Like 9 or 10?
No, it's not 9 or 10, but I cannot remember. It's like 13, 14, somewhere around there.
Oh, wow. Okay. Wow.
Yeah, I can't remember the number. So, I
Yeah,
know
they
there's
didn't
only.
never.
Go ahead.
Is it they didn't put the number of the series on the books, did they?
Not on
On
my
any?
Not on my print here. Hold on, let me just start. Oh, that's
Ouch.
ouch. Oh
Too
man.
soon. Oh, small
Ooh.
time. That's funny. And awful. That's awful.
Let's see. Oh,
What do
it's
you look?
the Man with the Golden. The Man with the Golden Gun is the 12th and final novel in Ian Fleming's James Bond series and 13th Bond book overall. So
Wait.
it's
Well, then what came? How you say 14th overall?
no here. The Man with the Golden Gun is the 12th and final novel in Ian Fleming's James Bond series and 13th Bond book overall. I guess they weren't counting the short stories.
Okay. The Baldwin Blitz. Those are awful. So, this is a random thing here. I thought this would be kind of fun. What book do you own that you're kind of embarrassed that you have?
I'm glad you asked. Like I told Jeremy has often said that if I ever bought this book, we would do a paper movies episode about it. I bought it because mostly just for fun, but I'm still not going to do it. Like Jeremy, if you're listening, I am not going to. It's this.
Yep. There's your next single cut.
Nope.
Basic Instinct.
Yeah, nope. It's like, yeah, I'm going to review this one.
Yeah, you are. In time.
No. I will.
We're gonna do the novelization challenge, where you have to read what we tell you to read.
Hey, guess what? I lost.
You should just get rid of the book. Yeah.
I can do what I did with you with Catwoman. It is almost Christmas time, so
you better not. I don't know why I didn't bring that up. That's a pretty bad one to have.
I would have brought it up, but I gave it to you.
Yeah. So, Icarus, I could be saying that wrong. You are useless, Alec Baldwin. Quotes some guy from North Korea. These Alec Baldwin things are going to be bad. So not only do I have okay, let's see what this comment is first. When Sharon Stone crossed, that was like 10 or 12. Okay.
And that's when we first got the oh boy.
Yeah. Oh boy. 10 or 12-year-old small time. The book, it's not just a book that I'm embarrassed that I own, but it's a series. And I'm not talking about the Star Wars canon. I'm talking about the Xena Warrior Princess books. So my wife, she said when she was a kid, her and her friend watched the show all the time. And it was on Netflix. And then we started watching it. And it was like, this show is so stupid. It was bad. So cheesy. But we were watching it, like it was funny. Stupid stuff. I guess she got to kind of, reminisce, and it's that nostalgia thing. But then I saw that there were books, and I got her some of them, and she's like, looked at me and was like, I don't want those. So then I was like, okay. And then me, I'm like, hey, I got to complete the series. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of these books, and I think there's 2 more. But yeah, here they are. Go quest, young man. Questward ho. Okay. How the quest was won. The Thief of Herms.
The one non-quest book.
The Huntress of the Sphinx. The Empty Throne, and The Prophecy of Darkness. These are so tacky.
I didn't even know you owned those until just now.
Just now, yeah. See, it's embarrassing. Let's see. Akiris. I'm just gonna say Akiris. It's okay. Lucy Lawless is pretty hot, and she got married to Ron Swanson, the only man worthy of the princess. Oh, there's small times. The first oh boy came from the Playboy calendar I saw at the hunting camp. True story. Oh boy.
Get a film adaptation of that based on a true story.
Yeah.
It's like, oh boy, the small time story. Nice.
Call it big time. Just call it big time. But yeah, that's the embarrassing thing that I've got there. I guess there is an embarrassing novelization. You want me to show you? It's one that I have for my haul video that I'm going to be shooting soon. You want a preview of this novelization that I'm ashamed of buying?
Go for it.
It's now a major motion picture from Columbia Picture. With 8 pages of color photos, they're smooth, smart, and heaven sent.
Oh no.
Charlie's Angels.
I knew it. I knew.
It's a novelization by Elizabeth Leonard, based on the screenplay by Ryan Rowe and John August. So this is what year is this one? Because they have a couple of these movies, don't they?
Yeah.
2000. This is the first pocket books printing, November 2000. Wow, so we're coming up on the 21st anniversary. Guess I'm going to have to read it. No.
You're not going to believe this, but I actually saw a novelization at Dollar General, of all places.
That's crazy.
For $3. It was Iron Man 2.
That is weird.
I know,
They
right?
were brand new?
I think they were like, yeah, I think they were like reprinted as mass market, or like they were mass market paperbacks. Yeah.
How much were they?
$3.
$3. I'll give you $3.
Do you not have that one?
No. Iron Man
No.
2? I just have the first one.
Oh, no.
Matthew bought 50 Shades of Grey with the movie cover. No, definitely not. Let's see what Small Time said. Well, it became a big time unexpectedly. Okay.
Need to insert the Jeremy meme, and that's how you get an explicit tag.
See, that's what if I get a soundboard, anything, something like that, like what you just did, Small Time, I need to hit this button and it's gonna be like Jeremy's voice, like saying something stupid. That would be funny. Okay. Akira says, at least it's the better Charlie's Angels and not the more recent one. Okay.
I haven't seen the recent one yet.
You know what's funny is this book is in pristine condition. No one read it. Not a broken spine. The edges are barely even like roughed up. That's crazy.
I say like I haven't seen it yet, as if I was going. I haven't even seen the first. I don't even remember seeing the first Charlie's Angels. But
I've never seen a movie. Because isn't it based off of a TV show from like the 80s or something?
It doesn't surprise me that nobody's read it. That book that you like, it's in perfect condition because no one's read it. I kind of had the same thing with my Suicide Squad novelization. Nobody's opened that.
No one's read it.
Yeah, the only thing that's that surprised me is that you bought it.
Yeah, well, you know, got to get these novelizations. One day, that novelization is going to be worth $300.
It very well could be, because I don't know if
That's what everybody's going to be looking for.
I don't know if any of you guys in the chat have ever heard of the film 8 Seconds, but there was a novelization for that I saw at the store for $4. I saw it again at that same bookstore, $50, like, and it was all laminated and everything like that. And I'm like, should have bought it when I had the chance.
Yeah, it happens. It's so stupid. Like, I saw a copy of Escape from New York. That's the one that
Hmm.
has the novelization. I saw that at half price books. Had to been a year ago for $20, and it was like in behind the glass case. And I thought, oh, that's cool. I think it was right before we started doing paper movies, and then I didn't get it, and then it disappeared, and now it's like very hard to find. So yeah, I hate myself for not getting that at the time. 8 Seconds had great casting.
It was a good movie. I did like it.
Never saw it.
I also saw that same half price books for $30, and someone told me I should have jumped on it and grabbed it, but I didn't because I'm smart like that. But it was a hardcover of this.
Is it gone?
It's gone.
Uh,
I know. I was tempted to go back and buy it. Oh yeah, me and you were both at that store. We saw it. I almost got it, and he said like that's actually the cheapest he's seen it. I should have bought it, but
it's so weird how certain books just all of a sudden get that desirable. Like, oh, we have to have it. Well, it's limited, so slap a $50 price tag on it. It's like, why? What? Why is that?
I know it's just like when I bought my novelizations to the first three Nightmare on Elm Street films. I just saw it like, hey, he hadn't even priced it yet. It was already in the box. I'm just like, I picked it. I'm like, ooh, hey, can I buy this? I was hoping, first time I did that, like someone at the store was just like, they didn't want to look it up. So like, here, I'm just going to clearance it for you. I got like a copy of the Rocketeer novelization for like $2.
Yeah.
And so I was just like, I'm hoping that they were going to do that again. This guy looked at it like, oh, this is actually worth $25. I'm like, I still bought it,
Mm.
but I couldn't pass that. But
Well,
still,
hey, yeah. Now knowing what you know now, if it's $25, you get it.
uh, your your screen's very distorted, Matt.
It is
Yeah, it looked like. Oh, there it goes.
because it shows that I have full green bars.
Like
Network connection 10 out of 10.
it was all staticky for a moment. I mean, unless I was the only one that saw that. Guys in the chat, did you see it too? Because it looked like Thanos blipped you for a minute.
Maybe I died and I just came back. It's a shame my old X-Men trading cards and comics from the 90s haven't gone up in price. You know what? Curious, that reminds me of I have a full box sealed still in the wrapping of GI Joe, like the original cartoon trading cards, and Terminator 2 sealed still in the box. And I tried to sell those at vintage stock, and they said, sorry, we're not interested in these. And I thought, wow, okay, they're vintage, collector cards, they're Topps cards. They wouldn't take them. They said, good luck selling them to somebody else. And oh, wow, okay, thanks. Yeah, like I have Batman 89. I had that one sealed in the box, but I opened it up and I, was opening those up. And
I have them now.
yeah, you have some.
Thank you again, by the way.
Yeah, I still have a bunch that I need to filter through and get my collection. I'm sure there's going to be like 2 full sets in each thing. Yeah, see, I still remember you opening the Batman 89 cards. Yeah, I have some still over in a cabinet over there.
I went
Um,
to a I went to a couple of comic book stores recently. They had a old '89 Batmobile, not Lego,
Hot Wheel.
Hot Wheel. Yeah, so I got that, and then I finally found like an '89 Funko Pop of Batman. So
Nice.
yeah, those Funko Pops, man, I'm actually surprised they're actually going up, and they're cool. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, I actually found this one, a Spider-Man 2099 recently. I got it for like $20, or no, actually, I got this one for $15, and I'm just like, it's still in its like plastic box and everything. I'm just like, yeah, I'm not taking this one out. So
Yeah, see, I'm sometimes I don't care about things like I don't know if you can see right here is Luke Skywalker in his land speeder.
mm-hmm.
That was the 40 anniversary thing, and I thought I'm just going to open the box and put it on my shelf. And I don't know how much it's worth now. Now nothing because it's open. And I've also got down there, I've got a episode 3 scene of Anakin versus Kenobi where they're fighting.
How about this one? This one's Daredevil and Bullseye. Like Daredevil's got a black suit instead, and I think I got this for like $20. But
Nice.
I'm not
See,
taking it. Go ahead.
I got rid of a bunch of my pops. I'm gonna grab a couple that are just right over here. But I mean, how many do you have?
Oh well, let's see. I got this one, that one. Let's see. That one.
I used to have a lot, but then I just got rid of them.
8. I have like a Jaws Funko Pop. I have a Godzilla Funko Pop. Man, I want that Daredevil one. It's oh yeah, actually I forgot. I have a Daredevil one too. That's so I have like 9 or I'm just gonna say like 9 or 10. The rarest one that I found that I went to that Toy Base 10 that store. Well, the one that Funko Pop that I was wanting is the Andrew Garfield Amazing Spider-Man one.
Yeah,
it's like his first suit from the first film. Like on Amazon or eBay, that's not selling for less than like $75, and that's just out of the box. He sold it to me for $5, so that was nice of him.
Yeah. See, Akira says, I've done the same for all my Black Series figures. Doubtful they'd ever go up in price anyway, unless you're a certain actress who annoyed Disney. Yeah. I went, as soon as that happened, I was like, man, I think you're black. I think she has a Black Series figure. I went to every Target in Oklahoma City. Nothing. Walmart didn't have it.
Have what again?
To,
the Cara Dune?
The Gina Carano. Yeah. I looked everywhere. I went to Best Buy because I know that they had those things too. Nothing. So either they sold out or, these weirdo companies were like, we need to pull the figure down because it's offensive to people.
I actually went to Target, and like when you said that you were looking for me and my family were getting groceries, and I was just passing the toy section, like I'll see if they have it. They didn't have it, but they still had the tag for it, and it was clearance for $13. And I asked them, just like, do you guys still have this one? And they looked and they're like, no, we're out of that. Sorry. Like, if it's clearance, like it won't show up, I can't really. But they didn't have it. I was like, oh man.
No, stupid. Yeah. See, like I tried to get one of those, but the orders were stopped. That's so dumb. The Funkos that I have still, I have some still in my closet downstairs, like on my shelf, but the ones that I have upstairs, I have Ghostbuster Slimer up here, which I have all the original Ghostbuster pops that they released, and a couple of the new like movie scenes. The one of them has Peter Venkman with the firehouse, and then the other one has Egon and Ray shooting Slimer. Then I have the Ecto 1 with Winston. So those are the Funkos that are down there, and I've got Ghostface from Scream.
Nice.
And I've got Ash from Army of Darkness.
Still nice.
He's got the chainsaw hand and his boomstick. And here's that movie scene one that I was talking about. Probably got a lot of glare.
Oh, that's awesome. Which one is that? I'll do on Mustafar.
Yeah, they're fighting. Anakin's got the red eyes.
There we go. Yeah.
I don't know if you can see the eyes or not. Reflective too. That's too reflective.
Yeah, I can't see it.
Dang, he's got the red eyes, yellow eyes. There you go. Can you see?
Oh right, yeah, there? I see it.
So he's got those creepy eyes going. Yeah, I haven't taken that one out of the box, but the coolest one, and this one, Star Wars, red Stormtrooper. It's red only at Target. Somehow Target had my information and sent this one to me in this like special package type thing, and it was like share some sort of share thing, and like they gave me two of them, and I had a giveaway. I think Mad Chad might have won that giveaway actually, and like it was awesome. It was like the most random weird thing. Like, how did Target know that I'm into this stuff? And it was like the Geeks Attic. It had my address and everything. I'm like, how did they know that?
I'm
Kind of
gonna
creepy.
grab a couple that I have. 1 second.
Okay, I'll read some comments here. Curious. Yet they'll still plague us with Rose Tico figures. Oh man, are they still doing that? I got rid of a bunch of my Black Series figures. I think the only ones that I have now, I have got the Mandalorian, and it's like that chrome material that they put on it. I can't remember what the paint was called, but it's like shiny. And I've got Revan over on the other shelf. They're on the top shelves. You can't see them, but so Mandalorian, Revan, and I think in my closet I have Vader and Thrawn. I think I might have gotten rid of those. It's just like when I have so many toys, I'm like, I just got to get rid of some. Pointless, just collecting dust and taking up space. But I do have Ghostbuster figures. They just released these Plasma series figures, so they look really, really good, really accurate with their equipment, and the faces actually look pretty good too. I've got those. Did not get the Ecto 1 though. They released an Ecto 1. Did not get it. Groovy. Yeah. Noise. Anacurus says, but who has the high ground? Oh, that's a good question. It looks like Anakin has the high ground in that fight. Things change. And then we've got Yip still have it somewhere in the garage. So yeah, see? Mad Chad won that giveaway.
All right, so here is the Andrew Garfield Amazing Spider-Man Funko. It's pretty cool, right? You know?
Yeah.
This is what I just talked about a minute ago. This is the Batmobile.
Oh yeah, that's cool. That's cool. You know what I have?
What's that?
I have the original Hot Wheel that was released.
Nice.
From 1989.
I'll be breaking into your house later.
But it's like I got it when I was a kid, and it's beat to crap. Like one of the wings on the back is bent in. But I mean, it's like a lot of the black is scraped off, and it's just that metal. Because Hot Wheels back in the day were metal, not just plastic stuff. I'll have to pull it out sometime and show it on here, or take pictures for you.
I'm about to get into that tragic story with my '89 Batmobile that you already know about. But here's my Funko for '89 Batman.
It's a pretty cool one.
Yeah, it's a little smeared right here. I got to clean that off. But I don't have a lot of Legends or the Black Series figures, but I mean, I do have this one because I featured it when I reviewed the comic on my channel, but I got the yellow Daredevil. Still have.
That's neat.
I think this is like a Walgreens exclusive because that's the only place that I've ever seen it. But they have like a figure of the Rocketeer that I kind of want to get. So.
Oh, that's pretty cool and random.
The Rocketeer, yeah. I mean, there's a comic book, a graphic novel at the comic book store that I want to read.
Oh yeah, and Mad Machad sent me out these Ghostbusters back here fighting the Marshmallow Man, which is my original Marshmallow Man from when I was a kid.
Nice.
And I have another couple Funkos that are opened down here. I mean, I don't know why, but I just felt the need to open some of them. Deathwing from World of Warcraft.
Nice.
I thought that was cool because it's drag fantasy stuff. And this other one, I can't remember if this is from a game or a show, but I like the way this one looked a lot. I thought, I want to, when I get a writing desk, I'll have this on the corner of my desk, and it'll just be kind of like that inspiration for the fantasy type stuff. This thing.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's like the closest looking thing to Vermithrax that I've seen out there. So, which is from Dragon Slayer.
One of the worst films ever. I'm just kidding.
What did you say?
I'm just kidding. It's a great film. I actually have this one on my fireplace mantle, and I'm still surprised to this day that my wife lets me keep it up there.
Yeah. You're a lucky dog.
I'm just kind of
So you
wondering
don't-
if maybe. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No George Clooney Funko Pop with the nipple suit?
No, but I did see the George Clooney Funko Pop at that same store, and I was just like, yeah, no.
Okay, so that's Anduin from Skyrim. Okay. Thank you, Matt. Then Akirus says, there are still Rose figures on the shelf at my local Big W. Same with Ray, but we still had merch from as far back as The Last Jedi, yet they finally got pulled from the shelf earlier this year. Wow. See, I don't think that I ever really see anything Star Wars merchandise on the shelf these days.
I
I
saw
don't
the
really.
I saw the Cara Dune Funko Pop a couple of weeks ago, but it was like $10.
Where was that?
I showed it to you. You said you didn't want it.
The Cara Dune
Yeah,
Funko Pop?
yeah.
What was I thinking?
I was just like, I asked you, you still collecting Cara Dune stuff? You're like, nah, I'm good. And I showed you it was a Funko Pop.
Oh, crap.
It was at the half price books by my house.
Oh, well. Might have to make a trip up there and see if it's still there. It's probably not.
It's not.
Yeah.
I mean, unless they moved it, I'll check for you. But
Mad says Alduin, not Anduin. Okay, thank you. Still sounds cool.
At least I think I sent it to you. Hold on one second.
Okay. I mean, you probably did, and I was just like, yeah, being responsible, saying nah, I probably shouldn't, and then regret it later.
Oh yeah, here it is.
Well, crap. And I responded to that.
Yeah. You said, no, I'm good, thanks.
Well, that sucks. I should have got it. Mamma Chad, I haven't played Skyrim in years. I've never played it. Is it is it a free roaming type game?
I believe so.
That would have been kind of cool. The Bad Batch merch sold like hotcakes, though. So one could argue folks still want good Star Wars. See, Bad Batch came out after they got rid of Gina Carano, so
I still want to see that show. It did look good. I haven't seen it yet, but I'll check it out. I know. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Continue.
I was saying somebody I know mentioned. Oh, it was Star Wars Timeline. Yeah, he said it was a really good show. So
okay, yeah, I think Star Raptor got a kick out of it too. The music for these Disney Plus shows, like Mandalorian, Bad Batch. What sucks is like for the Mandalorian, the soundtracks are being released as like per episode. They don't have like a whole here's the soundtrack to all of it for $11.99. It's each episode is like $9.99, $12 for the soundtrack, which is kind of nice, but it also kind of sucks because that's just a lot of music. I think I only have. They did it with the Clone Wars too. It's all separated into sections of the seasons. So one of these days, I'm going to collect all of the Star Wars music. Maybe.
I said the same thing. Like one of these days, I'll collect the whole expanded universe novels. Maybe.
Yeah. 2 days later, guys. Got 'em.
That's only slightly an exaggeration.
Yeah, slightly.
2 months later, more like.
Yeah, well, yeah. But that was a good video that you did, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Mammoth says free roam. Yes, for Skyrim. It's great and it's pretty fun on PC with mods. LOL. Curious, it's not bad. Some filler episodes at the ending, and the ending fell short, but the soundtrack was incredible, at least from what I remember of it.
Okay.
Okay. If you like the Clone Wars, you'll probably like the Bad Batch. A couple of the cameos feel shoehorned in, but that's to be expected.
I didn't I didn't hate the Clone Wars. I just wasn't a fan of some of it, so we'll see. I'm still gonna check it out either way. So
It says you'll have a love-hate relationship with Omega, though. She's not terrible like Rey and has her faults, just gets in the way one too many times. See, that's the way I always felt about Ahsoka, and I know I get hate for that, but I don't like her as a character. I don't. And I watched the whole Clone Wars series, and by the end of it, I didn't hate the show. Like I always said, oh, this is crap. It grew on me a little bit. There are some episodes were great. Some story arcs were like, oh, that was really cool. But I never I never got this like I like Ahsoka. She was always annoying to me.
my favorite episodes of the Clone Wars were actually one where Ahsoka was framed. I don't know if you're familiar with that story arc, but
Yes. That was like close to the end of the series, wasn't it? Well,
to this
in
day,
the original.
those are like my favorite episodes. I don't know why, but I just slept. I thought they were pretty good episodes. I answering Icarus Rebels. I enjoyed that show.
Yeah, that one wasn't too bad.
I enjoyed
I
it.
watched all of that one.
I think I started that one I started that one after my kid was born, and like I think it was around close to when the pandemic started, so I was at home a lot. So my wife was still working from home, so like while I was watching her, I was watching quite a bit of the Rebels, and I enjoyed it. I thought it was a pretty decent show.
Yeah, I thought it was fine. I wish we would find out what happened with Thrawn and Ezra, and I
I
wonder
think
if that's gonna get. You think we're gonna get that in the Ahsoka series?
I think so. I mean, they hinted at it in the Mandalorian.
I mean, that
I
would be
mean,
interesting.
yeah, with like all these shows and everything, like I'm just I'm just going into them just like like I don't normally review a lot of the shows, but I want to go into them just kind of like just like, okay, it's Star Wars, I'll watch it,
Yeah,
and then if I hate it, then I will make my opinions known. But like I go into everything with like, I guess, giving it a chance, I guess. But
yeah.
so like normally, like I'm not a big fan of like the clone trooper type uh stuff. Like I haven't read any of the Republic Commando Legends books either. So I mean,
Mm,
but I'm still gonna give it a chance.
right.
It's the same with the Bad Batch. But anyway, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're good. Thrawn was indeed the highlight, yet I didn't mind the other characters. Got a black series of them, Kanan and Hera. This is not enough Twi'lek representation anyway. um, yeah, I mean, I'm curious really if when they find Thrawn, do you think he'll get a TV show? And or a series?
I don't think
If they
so.
bring him, do you think they'll kill him off in the Ahsoka series, or do you think he'll like just wander off into I'm going home and just leave? Because I mean, Timothy Zahn created this character in the expanded universe, and then they
Mhm.
brought him back into canon, and Zahn is finishing up his trilogy with Chaos Rising, and this takes place um after like right before Dark Disciple. So that's the Clone Wars is still kind of going on. His Revenge of the Sith is after that. So I mean, I don't know. The timeline stuff kind of gets confusing sometimes. You know, I, and right now, The Mandalorian is after Episode 4, correct?
Yeah. No, the Mandalorian is
It's
six.
Return of the Jedi.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
Return of the Jedi. So in Ahsoka, she appeared in that time frame, which is after Return of the Jedi. So Thrawn, if she's still looking for him, you know, I guess that's still in that same time frame as like in the expanded universe after Return of the Jedi. Thrawn was still out there.
Yeah.
So I wonder. I'm wondering if Zahn wrote the age difference. Like, would Thrawn be the same age in Heir to the Empire as he is right now in the timeline? Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, I get you. I totally get you. I'm not entirely sure. I know that, like I said, I think my guess is that Thrawn's going to be in the Ahsoka series.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know that she's trying to find Ezra, and she knows that Ezra's with Thrawn. So that's I know that they've talked about casting possibilities for Thrawns. I cannot remember the actors' names, and I'm terrible with names anyway. So I mean, I know their faces pretty well, but I mean, to me, they're all just like, oh, hey, that one guy,
That one British guy.
Yeah, but it's like, oh yeah, that one guy, he played Batman one time, or he like had the nipples on the bat suit, But yeah, like I said, I'm going to. Yeah, that's who Benedict Cumberbatch.
It
I
shows that he
remember.
turned it down.
Yeah, I think one of the Doctor Who actors was considered for it. But yeah, like I said, I'm pretty sure that like he's gonna be in the Ahsoka show, and I'm not entirely sure if he's gonna like. I'm just kind of going everything just like
Whatever. Go
Yeah,
with
I'm
the
just
flow.
go with the flow. But Chris, Mad but Chad, I am planning to read the Republic Commando novels, like because
Yeah, he said.
yeah, Jeremy loves them too. Like I think he has like hardback or hardcover omnibuses of them. So yeah, I'm planning to read the Republic Commandos. But I don't know why. I'm just not a big fan of like the Clone Wars like story. Like I like
That
some of
whole
them.
Yeah,
Like
the era
Shatter.
is just.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. I was just saying, yeah, the era just doesn't appeal to me really.
Yeah, I just Shatterpoint wasn't a fan, and I think Attack of the Clones and Revenge of the Sith. I enjoyed the novelization to that. I wasn't a fan of Attack of the Clones, but I think that's the only Clone Wars novels, right? Yeah, so I'm planning to read the Republic Commandos and like Labyrinth of Evil and what else? Dark Rendezvous and everything. So yeah, I forgot what I was going to say.
No, you're right. Akuris says, I did really enjoy that one Rebels episode where they stumble across the wreckage of the CIS ship and work together with the droids to escape. I don't remember that one. The one that I liked, I can't remember what planet they were on, but you had that one Jedi who had the what is that one alien race? Basilisk?
Yeah.
Basilisk? He
Or
was
wait,
like,
no, I thought that was from Harry Potter. The basilisk.
what are those things? I know I keep turning around to look at books. They have 4 arms. They're real big. Obi-Wan Kenobi talks with
Oh yeah,
De-
yeah.
Dak or Dex.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I'm just gonna.
Basilisk, maybe? I don't know. But that arc that I liked had, I think there were like 3 or 4 episodes where he was actually working with the separatists. It was like a little twist. I liked it. Let's see what Mad Machad says. I think they're using the voice actor to play him in live action.
Oh, it is called a basilisk. Never mind. I'm
Okay.
sorry.
All right. Yeah. Okay. I love the Republic comic series of
You're talking about
storytelling.
this, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Great link to the Legacy era. I love the Republic comic series of storytelling. I can't get into the comics. No matter how hard I try to get into comic series, I just can't stick with it. I mean,
I'm gonna read the Legacy ones.
I mean, even with like TMNT, it's like I'm having fun with it, but I forgot about it. You know what I mean? I just can't keep up. Gundarks. No, not the Gundarks. The Basilisk. Basilisk or Basilisk?
Basilisk.
Basilisk.
I think the Basilisk. One of them's from the Harry.
This is all
Harry
his
Potter.
stupid names. They're all stupid names. The infamous Umbra arc. That's right. Yes. Thank you. See, you know your Star Wars. Who are you? Let's see. Mama Chad. Prong Krell in the Umbra arc. Yeah, you too. You guys know this stuff. Remember Descender? Descender was an awesome comic book. Yes, I was with that one for a long time. I actually would like to get all those trades. It was a cool one. Adam, did you ever hear of Descender?
Never read it.
Okay, there's like it's futuristic for these robots. Some of them are like designed to look like people. And there's these giant ones that like eat worlds and stuff and just take out planets. And there's just one little boy robot who's trying to find his friend, which like was a human, and falls in with these like mercenaries and stuff. It was a really cool, interesting story, and that like all the art was like watercolors. It was a really cool comic. I think it was Image that did that one. I would like to get back into that. That was good. Thank you, Mad Machad, for bringing that back up. Pong Krell was a bad dude. Yes, he was. Akira's Pong was a great villain. The hum of his lightsabers are instantly memorable. See, I watched all of those episodes just one time, and one that sticks in my head was, I don't know why it's this one, but Jar Jar Binks was like on some. Just everything about him was annoying. Jeff Lemire is a great writer. There was another Image comic that I was reading that was pretty good, and then I think it just stopped. Something Republic, I think. Invisible Republic. It was pretty cool. It's like this government takes over and on some planet. It's futuristic as well. And there's just like underground rebellion that's trying to rise up. Some reporter has some like really important information.
I knew someone was going to bring that up.
But don't you know Jar Jar is a true Sith Lord? Still a better like idea than what they came out with in the sequels. That would have been funny and also kind of like, oh, okay, I can go with this. If Jar Jar was actually the true dark Sith Lord.
Didn't he become like a clown or something like that?
Yeah, he's like in the Aftermath trilogy.
I heard that
he was like, yeah, just clowning around, like juggling in front of some kids.
Oh, he was a street performer. Yeah.
Yeah. What a sad life.
I remember reading a biography about Jar Jar Binks one time, and it made me laugh because it just kept like they said that I think they promoted him to like work in the kitchens of their finest restaurants, and it says within minutes of his first day, he already set the kitchen on fire. And
oh, Jar Jar. What an idiot. Man,
we should call this the Jar Jar stream.
The Jar Jar.
Like he hacked the first hour of this.
Yeah, he's responsible. It'd be surreal to see Palpatine take a knee in front of Jar Jar and call him master. Ooh. Just edit that the cover for Darth Plagueis' book. Just put a big picture of Jar Jar.
Jar Jar right behind.
That'd be funny. Rob D.
Hey, Rob D.
Rob D. How's it going? Welcome to the party. It's finally going smooth. And Jar Jar's dad almost unalived himself because of his son's idiocy.
Ouch.
Yeah. It's kind of
Darth.
disturbing. Yeah, but I have a whole book series over there on my well, almost a book series. It's not complete yet that I'm collecting. We won't talk about that just yet, but that'll be a nice full big stream. We could do one of these days. The paper movies stuff, Adam. The podcast you recently did.
Oh yeah, I did the single cut episode. You can find it on Spotify. It's like a 6 or so minute review of the novelization to Daredevil.
By Greg Cox, right?
Greg Cox, yep, he wrote it. Is the Ben Affleck Daredevil film. So
how nervous does it make you to know that, like, when you post, hey guys, this episode is up, and Greg Cox says, can't wait to listen to it. What goes through your mind? You're like, oh crap, did I say something bad?
Well, it's it wasn't really nervous about that. What really made me nervous was like I reviewed his Godzilla novelization and it wasn't my favorite. And then we found out that he joined the page. I'm like, oh no. And I posted, I'm like, oh no. I'm just like, he's a great writer. It just wasn't my thing, but he's a great writer. And yeah, that one made me a little bit nervous too. But I think he tuned in. At least I don't. Did we do the live stream of Man of Steel? Like, I didn't know if he tuned into that one or not.
I don't know. I don't know if that one was that live. I can't remember. I know he made a comment. He posted some really insightful things about it, though.
Mm-hmm. It was a good novelization.
Yeah, he had like access to view the props and everything. He had to go into some room where he got to look at everything and then get to write about it. It seems like it'd be a pretty cool type of job being able to do the novelization stuff, because you're getting to see more than what everybody else is going to be able to see. You know, you see the original screenplay, all the scenes that are not going to be included, and you get to put them in your book. So you get. That's the cool thing is like these novelizations, they're pretty much like a director's cut. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I mean Daredevil was written based off the director's cut of the film. So,
see, yeah, that's why novelizations are awesome.
And I often wondered if they get to change things, because there was like a scene that was mix matched, and I mentioned that in the review. Like, there's a scene that's supposed to take place earlier in the film, but it took place like near the middle of the film. So,
maybe it would have. Did it make more sense in the novelization?
The way he wrote it, it made sense. Like the
so
way
if maybe they could have just like, let's circle this and throw this in the film later on. I don't know. See, what does this comment say? Rob D. Matthew, what Star Wars books are you currently reading? I'm currently reading MedStar 2, Jedi Healer. Well, we talked about that earlier, but we could talk about that again since the stream is actually going good now.
You missed a fun little ride, Rob D.
Oh man, the first 35 minutes or so was awful. I'm currently reading Star Wars Throne Ascendancy Lesser Evil by Timothy Zahn, and I'm currently also reading Episode 2 Attack of the Clones by R.A. Salvatore, the novelization. Scott Johnson. Hey guys. Well, hey Scott Johnson. We got Ryan Kennel. Star Wars is a disappointment. Should just be the title of this stream. Yes. Disappointment. Yeah, the whole Disney Plus thing apparently got a lot of people wound up yesterday. But because of Gina Carano being absent from the whole Disney Plus thing, I could care less about any of it. They don't have my money. I can tell you that. You missed Joker Matthew, Rob. Yeah, my face was frozen for a while. A creepy smile. It was embarrassing. But hey, problem solved, you know?
Yeah, that's what these tests are for.
Yeah. But yeah, there's gonna be more Star Wars reading too, because when I finish that, I'm going back to An Echo of Things to Come, which is a fantasy book, not Star Wars, but then I will be going back into the expanded universe, not canon stuff, because I want to back off of the canon stuff. I've been saying that for a long time, but I think the window of opportunity for that sort of thing is now. They're wrapping up the Thrawn trilogy. We've got the end of the first wave of what's that thing called, the High Republic.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like maybe that could be my chance to just kind of push it aside. We will see. Have either of you read the Eternals comics? They have the entire original series for free on Comixology. I'm not interested in the movie. No, I know nothing about this.
I have not read it either, and I actually heard from Star Raptor. I heard the movie was not great.
That's what I've heard. Isn't that a Marvel thing?
Yeah, it's an MCU movie.
So what's with Marvel now? Because I'm just hearing that it's just one disappointment after another. We had Black Widow, huge disappointment, and a failure too, right, at the box office.
Yeah, I heard it struggled at the box office. I thought it was okay. I mean,
And then there was, yeah, and then you had the lawsuit that happened with the actress.
Yeah,
She was not
Scarlett
happy that
Johansson.
they, yeah, not happy that they decided to stream it on Disney Plus alongside with the theatrical release. And then they had the, go ahead.
Yeah, I read that they recently came to a settlement. Like, I think Disney paid her a crap ton of money. So
yeah.
Now not all of them. I bet Shang-Chi was actually really good. I really like that one.
Was it? Because I didn't hear anything about that one, so I didn't know if it was good or not.
Oh, me and my wife went to go see it in theaters. It was pretty good. I enjoyed it. I was surprised that it actually. I never read much of the character, but like I went into that. I wasn't really expecting much, but I came out. I was like, I really enjoyed that one. So,
bro, what? I just paid $6 for the Jack Kirby Eternal series, Rob.
Oh no.
I guess I don't know. Shang-Chi was pretty good. I think isn't that one now streaming?
Yes.
On Disney Plus too.
Yes. I think so. I know that they mentioned something about it on Disney Plus Day. I didn't watch Disney Plus Day, so I was just gonna wait to read about it because I had like
I couldn't help it. Like seeing everybody comment on it on Twitter, like they're like Star Wars content, and then at the end of the day, they were just like, "Thanks Disney Plus for nothing." I was like, see, I'm glad I stopped caring so much about this stuff because I would have been disappointed a year ago, 2 years ago. You know, something inside died where I don't care as much. Like with this new Ghostbusters movie coming out next week, I'm not holding on to the Star Wars taught me not to get too excited about some stuff, especially about the stuff that I've always loved, Like if it sucks, okay, whatever. If it's great, good. I just know that it's never going to be as good as the first movie or even the second movie for me. So when I come out of the theater saying that's the third best movie that I've ever seen in my life, it's probably like a lie, and just because I'm hyped up and excited. But we'll see.
Well,
we'll
regardless,
I've tamed.
Regardless, it won't be that bad to the point like where you would say, "I'd rather watch Ghostbusters 2016 over that."
Oh yeah, I hope not. I don't think it will be because the original director, his son, is involved. He's the one that did it.
Oh,
so,
really?
Yeah. So we'll see how it goes. The Mama Chad entire original series. I mean, the original 19-issue series. But I bought it on Comixology. How did I miss this? See, I can't do the comic stuff on anything. And Adam, you're going to start doing the Legends Expanded Universe comic books?
I'm planning to. I have some. I want to get Legacy because it's there's at my comic book shop. They have like a hardcover omnibus of the Legacy Comics Volume 2 for like $35, which I don't think is a bad deal at all. But I want to get both 1 and 2, and I almost bought several of the Legacy comics, but I was like, I'd rather just have them all because. It's either that or I would just do them, buy them digitally which
Yeah.
I really hate doing that because I want to support like local comic book shops and everything. But
Yeah.
it's just hard because like on digital they're just so much cheaper and everything.
Oh, I know.
But
Especially now, like this time of year, it's probably going to be all those sales and stuff that happen. So we've got a bunch of nines. Sky Guy says, "Nice to hear you live again." Well, hey, thank you. Glad to be back. It has been a while, hasn't it? And Akira says, I used to be excited for new Star Wars content, but nowadays I pick and choose. Not now, not feel like I'm missing out anymore. Yeah, I don't feel like I'm really missing out either. Madam Chad, read the KOTOR and Legacy comics if you want to get into the Legends comics.
see, I am wanting to read the KOTOR stuff. I heard, well, I mean, like everything else, I've heard like mixed things, but I want to read it. Just get my own opinion of it. So,
I think like if I can knock out a big chunk of the expanded universe like novels first, and then I'm like, oh man, I'm running out of material. Maybe I'll do the comics.
I mean, that's one reason what I like. I'm liking about reading Rogue Squadron is like it's not the main characters. Like I just kind of want to get other stories.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I know like it could be easy to read a book knowing that like, hey, Luke, Han, Leia are in the book, but I just want to get more stories in Star Wars. Just because they got. I mean, they got quite an ensemble, and like I feel like there's a lot of potential with it. So that's why that's why I'm enjoying reading the expanded universe novels and everything. And and like I said, with the canon books, like I'm still playing. I have Ronin. I have the audiobook. I haven't finished it yet, but or started it yet. I got a lot to catch up on. But like I said, I'm just like I said, I'm just giving these things a chance, and that's basically all I give them.
Yeah. Yeah. You got to do. Let's see. Oh, I'm losing the comments here. We already did that one. Let's see. I'd support my comic shops if they weren't 45 minutes to an hour drive from where I live. That sucks. I do support my Barnes & Noble, though. Yeah. We got to buy these books in the... That's what sucks about, like, the used bookstore. It's so easy to, like, oh, I could get it half price. But to keep paperbacks and hardcovers coming, we do need to buy them from a bookstore. See, this one says for Rob D. Adam, wait for the eventual Marvel omnibus collecting the entire series. When Epic Collections go out of print, they bring it back in omnibus format. They already did this with KOTOR.
Yeah, I've seen them do that. Were you talking about with Legacy, Rob D? Because if they do, I'll do that. Because I've noticed like each time I go to Barnes and like they get like a new omnibus every now and then. It's just, man, those omnibus sometimes get like crazy expensive. Like there was like a few Daredevil and Spider-Man and other Marvel omnibuses I want to buy. They're like close to $80.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
I mean, granted, you get a lot of comics, in those omnibuses or a lot of issues. So, I mean, in a way, it's kind of worth it and it kind of saves space in a way. But $80, wow.
See, what confuses me is I don't know how they did it with like these expanded universe comics back in the day, but like now, I was reading the canon comic books for a while before I decided I'm done with this. Like traded all my collection in, get all those trade paperbacks, all the single issues, got rid of them. They had crossovers, and I don't know how they handled that when they collected it into a bigger, like, I don't know what they called it when they collected more than just the trade paperback, the hardcover edition of like, oh, this has got the first 5 trades in it. I don't know that they put in the crossover stuff within that series, which is like really weird and confusing. If you're trying to follow along the chronological order of things.
I've only read one of the Star Wars canon comics, and that was one of the Vader comics, and that was it. I liked it. I the only other comics that I read with Star Wars was Dark Empire. So like I want to get into these comics, so I might have like Rob D. I'm gonna have to probably take your advice and just get the omnibuses, and that way I can just for sure get the collections. But I just not interested in the. I've heard people talk about the canon comics, and I don't know why I'm just not interested. Like there's like a Lando comic, and I heard it was kind of hit and miss, and
I reviewed some of those comic book series over on my website. I can't remember if I did the Lando one, but I know I did select things. So
there was another Vader comic where he fights Momin, like Lord Momin, the Sith Lord, that I wanted to read, but I just haven't gotten to it yet. But that one looked interesting. But it's this. You see, there was one comic, I think it was with Poe Dameron, that I thought was interesting, but I can't remember. It's been a long time, but like it's just also like since then I've just focused more onto the Legends stuff. But I don't know. I need to like maybe with like the canon comics, I'll just like buy those digitally and just but yeah, just that way I can just like at least give them a chance. I know that I have some apps where I can check them out on like my library for free, so I might just give them another chance.
Yeah. Well, Rob D says the last canon novel I bought was High Republic Rising Storm. There are more canon novels that I want to buy though. Like what? What is it that you would be interested in with the new canon books? Just curious.
I bought the Rising Storm too, Rob D. That was a little treat to myself.
The High Republic adult novels I'm enjoying. It's the YA stuff that is, in my opinion, garbage. The stuff in those YA books has more. See, this is where they like, not to get too political here, but that's where they're trying to, I don't know, mess with these kids. It has so much more adult themed content in the YA novels than the adult novels do. Why? I don't know. What are they doing? It's like just tainting the mind of the youth. It's just annoying. Madam Chat says the crossover tie-ins have their own volumes for their series. Like, for example, that's good. Thank you, Mad, for that. But what was that stupid one that the last one? Into the Dark? No, not Into the Dark. Out of the Shadows. Out of the Shadows. That one had prostitution, like a lot of homosexuality stuff. You had a lot of boring conversation, and something else. Did I say drug usage and alcohol? It's like all this stuff in these YA books, but you don't have that really in the adult novel. It's weird. I don't understand it. Mamachad, Charles Soule's Vader comics are amazing. Yeah, I thought the Vader comics were pretty
okay. Yeah, I didn't read the Charles Soule one. I read another one. I think it had Dr. Aphra in it.
Yeah.
Okay. Was Dr. Aphra in that one? I cannot remember.
I think Charles Soule did the second Vader series, but the one that had Aphra in it, that was so bad. Then they just decided to rip that whole story off and do a audio drama based off of it. It's like they couldn't come up with some original content for an audio drama. They just rehashed a story they already told, which was really, really stupid. Rob D, yeah, that's how much omnibus books are. Generally $75 to $100. The brand new Justice League Dark Omnibus is 1,648 pages, $150. It's insane. Yes, that is insane.
Okay, yeah, I'm looking this up. Yeah, the one that I read wasn't this one. This is the one that I was wanting to read. I guess I'm wanting to read that one.
Yeah. Okay. Charles Soule.
Right. Yeah, I haven't read that one. Like, I'm trying to find the one that I read.
Yeah, the one that you read, I think, had Dr. Aphra involved.
Yeah, like, and anyway, yeah, I'll have to just find the Charles Soule one and read that, because I heard that there was like this great Vader comic from canon and I just was wondering if that was it. So I guess I just read the wrong one. So
Scott Johnson, I liked some of the canon comics from the main series and Vader series. I can't remember which one of those canon comics that I liked the most. The Mace Windu stuff that they did was awful.
I
Akira's,
heard about the Mace Windu books or comics. Yeah, were they bad?
oh yeah, it was bad. It was. I know I reviewed that one. I think maybe, believe it or not, the Phasma comic book might have been a good one. I can't remember now. I know I reviewed that one too in the Anakin Obi-Wan comic book series. Because like the Phasma one explained stuff, of like how she got off of that planet,
Mm-hmm.
which I can't. What was that planet called? Is it Star
Oh,
Killer Base?
Star Killer Base. Yeah.
It explained how she got out. Because remember that apparently Han and Finn threw her in the trash compactor.
Mm-hmm.
It shows how she gets free. Akira says Knights of the Old Republic, Clone Wars, and Legacy era comics are where my love is. Great characters and themes throughout.
I really want to read those, especially Legacy. Like, I guess I'll just have to spend my whole paycheck and get these omnibuses.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm glad, Rob D says, I'm glad I've been reading the new canon comics for free through Comixology because they're not exactly great. Charles Soule stuff is good, though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Charles Soule's a pretty good writer. Bad Machada. Afra isn't in Soule's Vader series. It does have that Momin fight that Adam mentioned. Rob D says, canon books I want to buy are Tarkin, Dooku Jedi Lost, the new Thrawn books, all 6, Rebel Rising, and the Alphabet Squadron trilogy.
I actually got the Dooku hardcover for like $7.
Nice.
Yeah, that was a lucky find.
Let's see. The ones that out of this list, Rob D, Tarkin, I don't really remember that one that much.
It was by James Luceno.
Yeah, I think it was more. He was. I'm not going to give away anything though, because I don't know if you know stuff about them or not. But Dooku Jedi Lost was awesome.
It was good.
With that one, I want to tell you though, that one is not a novel. They did an audio drama, and the hardcover that you find is the script.
Yeah.
So if you want to like get the story in a,
it's the Harry Potter, the cursed child of Star Wars.
yeah. So they did that with
excuse me,
with Afra. They haven't done it with Tempest Runner yet, but that's going to be coming out soon. But yeah, if you want to enjoy that one to its fullest, you could listen to the audio drama because I thought that one was good. Of all the audio dramas that they've done so far, I think it's just 3. That's a good one. The new Thrawn books, I think the Thrawn books would be a good one. Rebel Rising. That's the YA novel. Yeah, do that one. You'll get more with Jyn Erso's character.
Oh wait, oops. Mama-chan's like we never mentioned Cursed Child. I forgot. Yeah, that's forbidden. I don't even read that one. My wife read it. I haven't. So.
Well, I will read this last comment here, guys, and then we're gonna call it a night. Akira says there was a Rebellion comic series based in the EU too. The main thing I really loved about it was the type of black body armor suit that the rebels wore. Looked great on the ladies. Oh, that's funny. But all right, well, hey, I'd say it's a good time to wrap up. Thanks for joining, and guys, for the few of you that stuck through that horrible first glitchy moments there, thank you for sticking around, and as always, thanks for commenting and being part of it. Adam, thank you for showing up.
Thank you so much for having me again. It's been a while since we did a live stream, so thank you again for having me.
Yeah, we'll have to do this more often, and Madam Chad, let's pull an all-nighter.
Get like 6 Red Bulls, like, all right, let's do this.
Yeah. Well, yeah. 10 years ago, I would have said okay. But yeah, not anymore. But anyway, guys, check out Adam if you haven't already. Brian VRM, and go subscribe to his Star Wars channel, Red 5 Reviews.
Red 5 Reviews, yep.
And go ahead.
Oh, no, I'm good. You go ahead.
So, Rob D says, or Small Time says, great stream. Well, thank you. And Akira says, hey, good to catch one of these. Well, hey, I'm glad you guys came. And thank you, Small Time. Everybody, good night, Rob D. Check out the Tuscan Reader as well. It's a lot of, it's just me again talking more about Star Wars in a little bit different format, but check it out. Guys, thanks and have a good night, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.